A large number of post-90s have taken up leadership positions, and some marginalized post-70s and post-80s are happy and sad. A retired deputy head of the organization department and I are close friends. He chatted with me and said to me earnestly that if you are too serious about promotion within the system, if you believe too much in the leader's speech, document regulations, and meeting spirit, you will lose. If you want to be promoted quickly and make progress, don't rely on diplomas and abilities, thinking that as long as you have a diploma, ability, hard work, and ability, leaders will promote you and you will be popular. China is a society of personal relationships. It was in the past, it is in the present, and it will certainly be in the future. There are also rivers and lakes within the system, and where there are people, there are rivers and lakes. Within the system, connections, background, resources, and qualifications are far more important than diplomas and abilities. In the system, the reality is as cruel as the hypocrisy of human nature. Relationship masters know how good the relationship with the leader is, so don't be silly and compete. If you want to be promoted, you must first become the leader's confidant. The principle for leaders to promote subordinates is not to recognize people as relatives but to recognize people as benefits. Even if you are a relative of the leader, before the leader promotes you, you must give the leader some benefits. Leaders within the system have always put interests first, not others. Whoever is promoted has undergone complex calculations and unspoken rules for promotion. Based on my experience in the past 40 years, promotion has little to do with personal work performance and ability. In the workplace within the system, those who can eat well and be promoted quickly are definitely not those who work hard, nor are they strong. No matter how capable you are and how great your work performance is, if you don't get close to the organization personally, don't go for relationship activities, and wait for the organization to consider you, it's a dream. If you don't run or send it off, the organization will not consider you anyway. Don't think that if you are hardworking, talented, and don't shirk responsibility, etc., the boss will like you. In the system, if you don't understand the world and the hidden rules of interpersonal relationships, you can only work hard at the bottom for a lifetime, and it is difficult to stand out. In the past, the organization and assessment of cadres, the cadre's own morality, politics, diligence, performance, and integrity, as well as the reputation of the masses, and the wishes and ideas put forward by the cadres to the assessment team also played some roles. In recent years, the assessment team has been useless, and the assessment is just a formality. The organization decided to promote cadres in the afternoon, and held a meeting, assessment, and announcement on the same day. What? Afraid of long nights and dreams? Who will be promoted and who will be reused will be decided before the assessment. When democratically recommending, you must recommend it if you recommend it, and you must recommend it if you don't recommend it, and you must reserve your personal opinions. So, on what basis does the organization decide whether a person is promoted? First, you have to express your wishes to the organization personally, and second, you have to find a relationship by yourself. Without the background of connections, everything is in vain. Remember, don't talk about your achievements and efforts with the organization, it doesn't work, you have to express sincerity, you know. As long as the main leader agrees, the assessment and other procedures are just a formality. If any leader tells you, in principle, next time will definitely, you must believe in the organization, work hard, the organization will not treat everyone badly a cadre. Then there is no hope for the man. Just listen, don't believe it, and don't take it seriously. Unspoken rules for leaders to promote subordinates. I was promoted not because of outstanding performance, but because I was reused by the leader and became the confidant of the leader. Many people are very capable and work hard, but they still cannot be promoted at the grassroots level all their lives. It is not because the leaders do not trust you, but because the leaders promote you. There are many examples around me. Because of their good relationship with the organization, some village secretaries went from being a farmer to a business establishment directly. After 2 years, they were promoted to deputy mayors of townships and entered the civil service. Some have served as organization committee members, and some have served as town mayors, and enjoyed the salary of leading cadres while on the job, but in the end they were not on the administrative staff and could not enter the civil service team. After retirement, they cannot enjoy the benefits of civil servants. How many grassroots frontline civil servants who require academic qualifications or not, and qualifications, have worked in the system for a lifetime, not even a unit chief? What? can't bring benefits to leaders, and won't engage in relationships. The promotion rules such as cadre status, education, age, etc. are useless. When the organization says you can do it, and you meet the conditions, the organization will create conditions for people. It is really eclectic to drop talents. When the organization says you can't do it, and the organization sets a threshold for you, and even stops you at the door. If you say you can't, one condition is enough.